Hello and welcome to the Globetrottin ADs. This podcast serves as a resource for athletic directors, activity coordinators, coaches and program associates based in international schools throughout the world. The topics of this podcast aim to help ADs and ACs gain insights and ideas to help educators thrive in their school roles and develop professionally. You're welcome to join our hosts for enlightening, informative and fun interviews with people working in this field around the world. And here are your hosts from the American International School of Vienna, Nick DeForest, and from the American International School of Budapest, Matt Fleming.
All right, folks, and welcome to this episode of the Globetrottin ADs. Today's a special episode. We're going to highlight and talk about the upcoming Globetrottin ADs online conference. It's a kind of a first of its kind for this community, and we're looking forward to a variety of folks participating. We've got a plethora of presenters coming around to us from around the world. We have athletic directors, we have seminar leaders, professional presenters who are coming to join us. So we're really looking forward to this opportunity for professional growth, and it's going to be a great 2 days next week. Today we're joined, of course, by my Globetrottin AD co-host, Nick DeForest from Vienna, as well as Dave Horner from the International School of Belgrade. Dave's been instrumental in contributing to the scheduling of this conference and partaking in the content. So welcome to Dave.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course, and thanks for the intro, Matt. To go along with, as you mentioned about Dave, yourself and Chris Mott, or the other, let's say, four of us have been the sounding board for ideas and getting everything going, and all of us are hosts of each session. So we've divided up the work a little bit to host it all out. So we thought it would be great if we went over some of our highlights. Things we're looking forward to and things that we're worried about. Do you want to give us a highlight first, Matt? What do you think?
Yeah, so I thought we'd take some time today to explain a little bit about the conference and also kind of walk through the process of how it will work. So the details will be on the Globetrottin AD website and as well as emails Nick's been sending out. So you'll have a conference schedule. And then you'll see different time zones of these conferences or these sessions and when they're available. And basically, you just kind of click on those, whatever your interest is and whatever the time is, and you can go to those sessions and sit in and listen to the presenter.
Yeah, and there were really, 22 hours of sessions over the 2 days. We're starting at 1 o'clock here in Central Europe time on the 21st and going until about 10 o'clock at night for us, and then right back at it on the 22nd, even earlier, with a session at 9 o'clock, and also going to 9 o'clock at night. So there's just tons of things on offer. There's 12 different roundtables, 30 different hosts, and the hosts are from 17 different countries. So we're really reaching out all over, and want to definitely thank everyone who's taken the time to offer a session, work on it. I had some great emails back and forth with many, many people. And for a lot of people, this is their first time leading a session. And they're really excited about, having a chance to be able to present and lead something. So I think that's really, really, really cool.
Yeah, so it's a really user-friendly event. It's very simple to get into these events or these sessions and check them out. And we hope everybody learns something new, shares some information as usual, and come away with this from a positive feeling.
Yeah.
These are unprecedented times, as we all know, and we're hoping that this will bring some relevancy to our jobs and our programs, and during this downtime, gives our athletic directors something to do, as well as gaining from it professionally.
Right. Well, Dave, why don't we bring you in the mix here, and why don't you tell us something that you're looking forward to for the conference?
Sure, thanks, Nick. So since this whole COVID-19 situation began, what's been really great is having the opportunity to meet with various professional development providers, and I think one of the main people that I've been speaking to about things that we can offer at Belgrade for next year is Mark Hall and his 3D coaching, 3D Institute. I think that he does wonderful things in terms of coaching coaches to be educational leaders, and that's something that we're looking forward to for our school for next year. And the other person would be Jared Maisel. Had the opportunity to meet with him to talk about student injuries, and I saw that he's got a session about youth sports specialization and injuries, and so I'll definitely be checking those two people out.
Very cool. Yeah, absolutely. Top conference highlights there as well. Matt, what's on your list? What are you looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Lynn Kaczmarek. She'll be involved. She's doing a presentation on empathy, vulnerability, and gratitude, and the impact of stress during this pandemic. So that'll be interesting to see what slant she's taking with the esports equilibrium program that she endorses. So that should be a good one. An old friend, Jim Matter, is going to be presenting. He's doing a program on developing and delivering virtual activities. So I'm interested to see what Jim's got to say. So I'm just excited that we have a lot of familiar names. A lot of us know from our years in the business and our networking, but some new ones as well, some new folks I'm not familiar with. So I'm looking forward to hearing some new information or some new voices out there.
Yeah, and that's a good point where I'll jump in on, because I try to reach out to a lot of people that I knew that maybe weren't so involved or other people didn't know, to bring some just some different takes on things. And I'm looking forward to hearing a couple of good friends of mine, Owen Reed and Devin Teeple. They do great stuff, and they'll have some great things for us as well. And yeah, just seeing lots of different people. I'm really looking forward to having everything run smoothly and having all the links to work, and having lots of people come and listen to all the sessions.
Yeah, it's going to be busy, but it's exciting. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, we definitely have to say that, obviously a highlight of mine and a main conference highlight would also be to have Lori do a session. She's from the International Center for Missing and Exploited Children from Washington. So that's really cool that she's, offered to do a session for us. So that one definitely shouldn't be missed by anybody.
Yeah, Lori's great. I had a chance to meet her last December when we went to Washington for the NIAAA conference, and she had a special session for some folks who are interested in attending, and she's got a lot of good information she can share from her organization.
We even got some other kind of things out there. There's a mindfulness session, and we got a session from our good friend Molly, who's a high school learning resource teacher, with some tips on how to deal with student athletes that have some challenges. So some other things and some other kind of professionals, and not just all ADs. Should make it a really cool vibe for the 2 days. Dave, can you tell us a little bit about our closing session? I know you and Matt have been working on something fun.
Sure thing. So just the other day, I was thinking about how could I engage our ISB community with a large scale activity so that everyone could be involved, and put together a trivia. And so I talked to Matt about how we could possibly do that for the Globetrottin ADs conference, and Matt's going to pull together some questions for a large scale trivia event, and I'll help him to run that on the last day of the conference.
Cool. Very cool. Yeah, we're trying to brainstorm, the four of us, ideas of what real conferences have and what we could possibly do online, and I think with things like the roundtables where it's just sharing, mimic things like that where you in breaks you'd go out and talk to people, and something like even thought of like a musical guest concert or some kind of crazy opening, but it's just, things are hard obviously when we're spanning the globe with people in all sorts of different countries, to have a time where everyone could join.
Having said that, if any of our listeners out there have some musical talent and capabilities and they're interested in doing a special number for the intro at the conference, please reach out to Nick and see what you can put together. We'd love that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know, are some virtual backgrounds, appropriate here, Matt? What do you think? Dave, are you going to have any funky looking
Well,
outfits
Dave's
on
kind
your...
of the master of those. He's got some good ones. I'm hoping we'll see some of them that he likes to share, but we'll see.
But I feel as though virtual background sharing is a conference.
Yeah, it's well, Matt and I have made up special Globetrottin AD backgrounds for us, so we'll keep it on the level, I think, Matt. Right?
Okay, maybe we can lighten it up a little bit in the trivia time,
Yeah,
social time.
For sure.
I'm sure the Tiger King will be making an appearance, huh, Dave?
For sure, and probably Sharknado and a few others.
But I mean, that's the point, right? It should be relaxed, right? We're
Yeah.
sharing. These sessions are loose. Obviously, I think anyone can take something from every one of the sessions, but nothing's too rigid. Presenters shouldn't be worrying too much to get everything perfect at this point, and participants shouldn't be worried that they're going to have to be called on and say something and give. If you just want to come and listen and kind of be a background, that's also cool. I do want to say that I have something I'm worried about. I don't know about you, Matt or Dave, but I have two. As I'm setting all this up, I'm worried about one thing is if there's going to be enough people at each session, enough people out there that want to come and be a part of this. I don't think we'll have over 100 at each one, but who knows? But that's one of my main worries. And my second worry is if my computer shuts out or the internet goes off
Yeah.
during the
Make sure you're plugged in and charged up and have a backup.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll have to find a time to duck out of a session early and then turn my computer off for a little while, let it cool down.
Not that you've had issues with that in the past, Nick.
No. Once a day it's shutting out at some point. I get the blue screen every once in a while. If anyone has a Microsoft, they know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it should be great. Lots of highlights. And I was thinking, it is all day for some people, and some people have written me back, hey, I have class at this time, or I can't make it then because I have to do something or have a meeting. And obviously that's great. Just jump in and jump out. But take a PD day. If you're teaching classes, get a sub. Tell your administrator you're going to a conference, just like you would if you were going to fly to Helsinki,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely. This is just as valuable. Well, that's what's great about this thing. Everybody can do their own PD in their own time, of course, online and researching. There's plenty of options out there. But bringing the dynamic of a live, interactive, in-person type of scenario is great. And I think people will benefit from it because you still need to have those conversations in person, an exchange of information. So I'm happy we're going to be able to deliver that.
Yeah, and that's something that was getting me these first week or so being home there was all this great stuff coming in a webinar at this time on this day, and then another one at this time on this day, and everything was kind of all over, and it was quite hard to manage while I have two kids at home doing schoolwork and my other work. So I thought, hey, let's condense it, put it all together, and really, like a real conference, and then you can kind of get in the zone for those 2 days. And not worried about all the random things all over the place.
It's funny you said that, Nick, because I was thinking my fear is, I'm sure everyone's seen that when the kind of button comes and chases them out the room. So I'm thinking while I'm running my sessions, my kids are going to come in, there's going to be some sort of kerfuffle. I'm going to have to go ahead and fix that while I'm in the middle of running a session.
Yeah, right. That's it. If you're locked down for that hour, as the host, like if you're a participant, no big deal, right? Your volume's off and you can get up and go deal with whatever. But yeah, we've seen those funny videos online, right? Of someone having a business meeting and someone comes in the background. And, no problem, right?
As long as they got clothes on.
Yeah. Well, everything by the time this airs, Saturday. I should have everything up online on globetrottinads.com. All the links won't be there to click yet, but the full schedule will be there, session descriptions, and some kind of participant info will all be up online. So if you're listening to this right now and haven't gone to the website yet, go there, check it out, and look forward to 2 full days.
Yep, looking forward to seeing everybody and catching up with some and moving on. Moving it forward. We were said before the show, we had a little chit chat that this is great, but I hope this is part of our future for professional development, but I hope it's not the final answer, because we still need our conferences. We still need those in-person meetings. We still need those exchange of ideas, like I said earlier, and our social time. So, but this is the best we can do for now.
Yep, absolutely. And it could be something that continues, it just doesn't replace real conferences, but it could be in great additions, All right, Dave, any last thoughts for us, buddy?
No, just hope everyone has a great time at the conference, and come ready to share, I think, is my sort of main important thing to pass over. Is don't be a sort of a spectator. Go ahead and get involved.
Yeah, cool. Very cool. Matt, bring us out of here.
All right.
I got to finish up the schedule. I got to get back to work.
Yeah, let's finish that up. So, once again, just check out the Globetrottin AD's website. That's www.globetrottinads.com. And you'll see the full schedule there. You'll see this podcast, and it should be pretty straightforward to find. Also, check us out on Twitter, on Facebook, and other social media venues. And we look forward to seeing you all next Tuesday.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Out of here.